What's up guys, Sammy D here with the Kart Life Mini, all things Mario Kart and Mario Kart Tour here on Kart Life. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you caught my Ranked Cup breakdown yesterday and my new tour reveal reaction. Today we're going to quickly talk about the new track that they teased in the news images. There are two images in the news feed. Choco Mountain N64, clearly a part of this whole thing somehow. Choco Mountain 64, baby! But I initially reacted that this might be Wario's Gold Mine in the second image. What I'm gonna do is show you these two images. I'm gonna break down all the things everyone's been saying about both of them. Everyone's trying to figure this out. I started writing this up as a Kart Life Daily. Over in the community tab, you can see I'm doing some daily posts about the game, intricacies of the game. This is gonna become a members only feature soon, but I started writing this all out and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a quick video on this. It's more fun. So here we go. All right, so here's the first image we got in the news preview. It's clearly Choco Mountain, but more on this in just a second. Let's talk about the image that Nintendo tweeted out, the second image in the preview, this image right here. All right, let's talk about all the theories of what this track could be, because all of the theories about this image somehow don't exactly hold up. We're gonna try to get to the bottom of this. Man, we need Detective Baby Rosalina on this case. Theory number one. It's Wario's Gold Mine. The Wario's Gold Mine. Now this was my initial reaction. Look, I know, it was 6 a.m. when I made my video yesterday. When I saw this long curvy cave with the bats darting through it on the ceiling, my first thought is Wario's Gold Mine. It's got these big diamonds and gems coming out of the ground. So I jumped to conclusions there, but you know, Yoshi Bear and others were right. If this were Wario's Gold Mine, we would probably see these tracks of the mine carts that run through the whole track, and they're not here in this image. Plus, if you zoom in, that cave, first of all, never had that column going through it, and the cave here is actually much longer and curvier than the one in Wario's Gold Mine. We would be able to see that up ramp that happens up to the right after the cave in Wario's Gold Mine. We'll be able to see that right here, and we don't. In fact, there's an item box line right there. Very confusing. I'd love more than anything to see Wario's Gold Mine added to the game, a Mario Kart Wii track, a fan favorite, a cult favorite, and a new Wario alt would be awesome, but I don't know, it doesn't seem right. I don't think I'm right on this one. So, theory number two, it's Rock Mountain Remix, or some version of Rock Mountain. Why? Well, the cave walls here. And then, you know, people have been really wanting an RT version of Rock Mountain, or a remix, or something new, a new variation on that track. And of course we have the cave, right? It's one of the only other cave tracks we have in Mario Kart. And the lanterns shown on the ceiling in image number two here are exactly the same as the lanterns shown in Rock Mountain. Again, Yoshi Bear pointed this out, I think, as well. Plus, the Mario Kart Twitter asked us all yesterday to guess this course, which leads me to believe that it's definitely new and fresh course than the image shown in the first shot, which is Choco Mountain. So it's kind of like leading us to believe that it's some new thing and not a variation of an existing track. I don't know, they probably just reused the lantern assets from Rock Mountain here into this new track, whatever it is. So I don't know that it's Rock Mountain. Let's move on to theory number three. Theory number three, it's just simply N64 Choco Mountain. Now, yes, the top image clearly shows the starting line of the beloved Mario Kart 64 track. Let's take a look at this again. The big Coco ramp and jump right before the starting line, finish line, kind of gives it away here. Don't you remember that big bump? And it was always losing control as you shot over that jump, especially with 64 and you're spinning out all the time. Not to mention these famous steep cliff walls on the sides of the track that we know too well from N64 Choco Mountain. Now the second image shows these brown rock walls, so it's like similar look to the first image of Choco Mountain, but the tunnel from Choco Mountain that we remember is a very short, very straight little underpass. If this is indeed Choco, they have definitely done some major excavation and heavily modified this retro track, basically taking the tunnel section all the way around to when it gets to the big long loop section with the lake in it. People have compared the maps and shown that the curvature of this little cave section with the way it curves is indeed similar to the track in N64 Choco Mountain. Only thing is they've never heavily modified a retro track in Mario Kart Tour to this extent, to add a whole new section that is not how we originally remember. They've been pretty good at honoring the original track design and recreating it in the way of Mario Kart Tour. But hey, a lot may have changed since the last time we visited the famous mountain. It's been a while. Maybe they've had to do some major excavation in the mountain, and this is the new Choco Mountain. So I must admit, this is the most likely thing, that it's just Choco Mountain again. You know, they do usually show us sometimes 2 images of the same track from different angles, like Royal Raceway, for example. So, you know, the idea that these are 2 different tracks, it might have been wishful thinking on my part for sure, and all of our parts. Or maybe it's a remix version of Choco Mountain. The only thing tripping me up about this whole Choco theory is that there are diamonds and gems in the cave. Now, yeah, I guess like if you look at the first image again, the starting line has more of a caving and mining theme with the wooden track title, and there's lanterns actually on the starting line. So maybe they're just leaning way into the kind of cave mine theme for this new version of N64 Choco Mountain, and they've thrown in a bunch of gems. But when I think of Choco Mountain, I think of just it being made of chocolate completely. I don't think of finding actual gems and mines in the mountain. But now we're getting into the lore of Dinosaur Land and Choco Mountain, and who knows? None of us are authorities on this, and I'm certainly not. But it just seemed like, I don't know, something about the gems, it just screamed Wario's Gold Mine to me. And again, why would they ask us to guess what this image is as a course if the first image is so clearly Choco Mountain? That's another point a couple people have been making that makes sense. So, I don't know, I guess they're just trying to get us to overthink it, which we are, and they're throwing us a trick question. This is maybe N64 Choco Mountain, it's not like we've seen it before, and they have taken some major renovations to this locale from Mario Kart history. Then there's theory number 4. I have to throw this out there, that is a completely new track. Again, Yoshi Bear brought this up, others have suggested as well. So a completely new track from Mario Kart Tour that is not based on a city. Very interesting, very interesting. I don't know, guys. That would be unprecedented for this game, and the fact that it does look so similar to Choco Mountain, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about that. I think it's probably the least likely theory, but hey, I would love to be totally surprised and we have Swooper Speedway or some underground cave level you're racing entirely underground. That would be really cool. That's it. Those are the theories. In conclusion, I'm just going to be really happy for N64 Choco Mountain, even if it's just that. I mean, to have another N64 track right after Royal Raceway, these are some of my favorite tracks ever in Mario Kart, and it'll be really fun. So would love to see if they revamped it and decided to update the track. You know, they have made little revisions to some of the retro tracks, but like I said, in general, they've tried to honor the original design. So, I'll be surprised. I'll be pleasantly surprised. Should be a fun exploration tour starting next Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. I'll be back with my tour reaction. Make sure you tune in. Thanks so much. Click a like below, leave a comment below, notifications, subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Send this to a Mario Kart friend, and thanks so much for watching today. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay home, stay safe, be well, and tell me which of these theories you agree with, okay? Also check out the Kart Life Daily in the community tab. That's it. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you soon.